right? It's all about finding ways and having a little basket of tricks that helps you to become successful. So let's go over kind of what those B's were. Be warm, that means take care of yourself. Be prepared, be ready for anything. Be cute, know what you're auditioning for, know what physically you need to look like and be dressed like, and your hair and your makeup, the whole thing. Be nice, not only to everyone you meet, but to yourself. Because as dancers, we tend to be pretty brutal with ourselves, right? You take class and it's all not high enough, more turns, more technique, da 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 da. And on your papers, there's a lot of that. You know, watch your technique, be kind. If you see the words NRG for me, it means you either need more energy or you had good energy. Just so you know, that's my acronym for energy, all right? So you have to be cute, you have to be nice, you have to be what? Be aggressive, be aggressive, woo, right? Because you want to make sure you get that out there in the front and that you're really giving it to the audience. After be aggressive, do you remember what the next one was? Be educated. You have to be educated in your craft. It's called show business, not show have a fun time. You know, I often say that I work all the time as a director and a choreographer, but I work almost more as an educator too. And I actually feel a personal responsibility to educate and inspire the people I work with to strive to be excellent in everything that they do. And whether you become a dancer for life or a rocket scientist, aspiring to be excellent is a great goal, right? So you have to be educated, you have to be smart. I remember, gosh, I hated geometry in class. In high school, I hated it. But you know what? I use geometry every single day of my life. What is the geometric dome of the lighting fixture? And where can I put this? And the stage needs to be 36 inches off the ground at this point and 87 inches off, you know. So it's constantly use of geometry. Those research papers that you go, ugh. I use those skills all the time when I'm doing a project. I get called to do musicals. Could you choreograph the musical swing? Absolutely. I thought that there was only one kind of swing dancing. Wrong. Right, Christo? There's a billion. And so I had to go from 0 to 100 in 5 weeks, and I had to learn cha-cha and swing and salsa and Lindy and Savoy style and all the different styles. And so I have boxes in my closets of research. Boxes. If you ever need to use tape, I have so much. I have every world champion from like 79 to 86. Yeah. And so it's really important to know how to do that research. Being educated is critical, right? So there's 6. I'm going to give you the 7th one. And 7 is a magical number. Did you know that? There's 7 colors in the rainbow. There's 7 dwarfs. The reason Sir Isaac Newton is the scientist that gave us the 7 colors of the rainbow, and he wanted to have 7 colors in the rainbow because at that time there were 7 planets, and there were 7 days a week. So he added indigo so there'd be 7 colors in the Roach bib. Isn't that kind of crazy? I think he was a smart guy. Okay, so the 7th one is the most important. Are you ready? You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe you can do it. Because if in your heart you believe you can do it, you will do all of those other B's. You'll be nice, you'll be educated, you'll be prepared, you'll be warm, you'll do all of those other B's if you believe in yourself. Now you might say, yeah, but I could never do that. I could never be a professional dancer. Oh, yes, you could. Oh, yes, you could. If you truly believed in yourself. But it comes with a price, and the price is hard work. If you know, John Wooden, famous basketball coach, this is a new one you don't know. John Wooden said that all accomplishments worth having require sacrifice. And that is a key. All accomplishments require sacrifice. And no, you might say, yeah, but I'm not as tall and, what's your name? I'm not as tall and pretty as Alexis. Well, no, maybe you're short and so cute and spunky. You know what I mean? And just as good. You all bring something unique to this wonderful thing we call dance. And Martha Graham wrote a letter to Agnes DeMille. And she said in that letter, and you may have read it many times, it's one of my favorite, and I'm not going to quote it exactly, but she said that there is only one you in all time. And if you don't share your medium or your art, it will be lost forever. It will be lost forever. So find ways to inspire yourself. Find ways to inspire each other. Again, Sir Isaac Newton, if you look at what I do and you go, oh my gosh, I would love to do that. Anyone think that my job sounds pretty darn awesome? Do you know what? Do it. I challenge you. I challenge you. Because Sir Isaac Newton again said, though it seems I see farther, it is only because I stand on the shoulders of giants. And I'm going to get emotional. I had my teacher, Barbara Nielsen from Rancho Bernardo, California, who said, Linda Love, you don't have a stitch of talent, but I have never seen anyone work harder. And I made my dreams come true. So if you want to stand on my shoulders, bring it, because I will hoist you up, and I will applaud your success. And I know your director feels the same way. And Disneyland and Walt Disney was totally a person who believed in that. They thought he was crazy. Really? 5 acres of orange groves? A theme park? What are you talking about? Right? He had so many obstacles. Bankruptcy, moved to California with $40 and a cardboard suitcase in his hand. Learn from those people. Learn from your favorite Disney stories. Overcome obstacles, because your dreams are important and they're valuable. You guys did a great job today. Did you have fun? Yes? Okay, so I know we're super out of time because your workshop was supposed to get over at 3:30, but we started 15 minutes late. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to ask me any questions you want to. It's all free game. In dancing or choreographing and directing? Dancing, I danced as a little girl my whole life, and, and then when I was 11, I saw the musical A Chorus Line. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was because I was 11. My mom I loved musical theater, and I remember sitting in the audience and just bawling my eyes out and going, I have to do that. Okay? I took maybe 1 dance class a week at that point. But when I turned 11 years old, I went crazy. And I took 13, 14 hours a week. I took the city bus from school to the dance studio and lived there every single day. My parents couldn't afford it, and so they said, we're sorry, we can afford 1 class a month. So I had a house cleaning business on Saturdays and 2 days after school, and I would clean houses. And I'm telling you, when I was in ballet class, I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't care if I had any friends. It was all about how can I get from 0 to 100. 11. By 14, I was dancing professionally. So crazy. My first equity contract, when I got my equity card, guess what I was doing? A chorus line. And in the revival last year, 2 or 4 years ago, one of my students was Maggie. So, it can happen. It totally can happen. I'm married. I have a great husband, he's a composer, 3 kids, 21, 18, and 9. They're my greatest accomplishments, and they keep me completely focused. Being balanced is a really important thing. Okay, any questions, quick? Of my career as a dancer? As a dancer, when I did Chorus Line, I remember one at the finale and the thing turned, and that was just like, oh my gosh, that was cool. As a director, every single one is amazing. Every single new thing. I'm pretty proud of the youth education series that we do here, because I had to really work hard and be smart. And so I'm proud of that. I'm proud of, that's a hard one. And my greatest accomplishment in life is my family. Greatest accomplishment, bar none. One more question. None. You get to go on rides and eat churros. But you guys are awesome, and you should give your director a big round of applause. She is teaching you great things. And Ruben, rock star. Rock star. We recorded all your slating, and we recorded all your auditioning. So you can go back and watch that DVD and go,